right, today I'm going to show you a little bit about Google Keep. Google Keep is one of my favorite things. It is a great resource, and basically what it amounts to is an online bulletin board. It's a place to keep notes. So this is mine. This is what mine looks like. You can see I have a bunch of notes already in here. Yours, when you go ahead and open it, that would probably be blank. And the address for it is just keep.google.com. All right, so the basic of it is a place to keep notes. So right up here it says take a note. You would just click on there. You can give your note a title, and you can go ahead and take the note. The other thing you can do is make that a checklist. If you click more, show checkboxes, it turns it into a checklist, which is obviously a great thing for to-do lists. Other things you can do with a note, you can give it a color. So if you want your note to be this teal color, there it is. You can add images to it. That'll go ahead and pop up my computer. You can archive it. You can do all that sorts of stuff. You can add a reminder to it. And that's your basic note. So when you go ahead and click done, you'll notice here it is. And with the checkboxes, again, you can click and unclick them to show that you've done them. Okay. The great thing about adding the color, or also you can add right here a label, and I'm going to call this inspiration, is that you can now search for certain things. So up in your search bar, if you just click it, it gives you these options here. So if I want to look for just things that I have as lists, that will come up. If you want to look for a specific color, you could just click that color. This is the only thing I have in that teal. But I'm on a manga work group, so I have quite a few things in blue because those are my manga things. And you can search through all different ways here. And of course, you can search for a specific word if you're looking for it. And that's the basics of Google Keep. But one of the best things about it is it integrates with a lot of different things within Chrome. So for example, you have the Chrome store. There is a Chrome extension for it, Google Keep Chrome extension. I already have it installed. But what it allows you to do is once you're on a web page, you can right click and save it to keep. And you'll see this note little pops up. So you can take the note right here. So for example, my note is, it's a great research challenge. That's what Google a day is. And you'll see that it's saving. From here, you can add a label to it. From here, you can't add a color, but I'll show you how to add a color to it if you need to. So if you go back to Google Keep, it's magically appeared here. And from there, you can just go ahead and give it a color. So that's how you would use the extension to add to it. Another thing that it works with is Google Docs. Right here from Google Docs, if you go to Tools, and then Keep Notepad, your entire notepad shows up right here. And the great thing about that is it allows you to transfer things from one to the other. So if I needed my to-do list in my document, I would just click on the three dots here and add to my document. The to-do list shows up. If you have a picture that you've added, you can go ahead and add that directly to it. You can go ahead and do any of those things. You would just simply add them to the document. And it works in reverse. So for example, I want to go ahead and say example, and I want to save that to my Keep. I right-clicked it, highlighted it, right-clicked it, save it to Keep Notepad. You'll see that it shows up right here. Okay? And you can give it a title as well. And once you go back to Google Keep, there it is. You can see it right there. One other thing that I think about with Google Keep that I think would be very useful is the ability to share notes. So for example, this is to add a collaborator. For the to-do list, maybe I want to add a collaborator to my to-do list because multiple people can be working on it. Ms. Carr was nice enough to allow me to log into her account so I can show you what this looks like. But you would just add a collaborator. And what that does is on that person's Google Keep, that note will now appear. And it'll tell you at the bottom who it's from, who is the originator of the note, and you can work on that as well. So that if you want to share a to-do list, that's something that is very simple to do. And you can also search for shared notes specifically. And that's a great thing. So I've covered how to create a note, how to add different colors to it, how to use the extension a little bit, how it works with Google Docs, and how to share your notes. And I think it's a great tool, and I hope that you guys find use for it. Thank you.